Meteorologist Ryan Hoke here with a very stormy edition of the Hokey video blog for this Sunday morning. We are talking about storms moving through the area, so we'll make this one quick. Let's get to today's Hokey weather fact first. We're talking about a unique kind of snow you've probably never heard of. Watermelon snow. Watermelon snow is red-colored snow that's caused by a species of algae that thrives in cold temperatures. These are found on mountains, so you can sometimes find these pink patches of what look like watermelon or cotton candy snow, and that's why that is. It's all because of the algae. Now you know. We've got the dark clouds up on our Kentucky One Health SkyTrack camera in Corydon. Storms are moving very close to Harrison County at this point. The cold front knocking on our door. In fact, it's passed through Paoli, Jasper, Bedford, even up through Seymour at this point where they've got the 50s. We're still at an almost record-meeting 70 degrees here in the city. We may increase a degree or two as we go throughout the next couple hours before the cold front actually moves through, but we are running out of time for that to happen. So if we want to break or at least meet that 71 degree record temperature, we're going to have to do it pretty quickly here. There's the rain. Yes, indeed. We've got some stronger thunderstorms now moving through the Washington County area in Indiana. This is moving at about 30 miles per hour to the east, so you'll see that folks here in Metro Louisville probably getting hit by this main line sometime just after 9 o'clock this morning. We do have the showers moving in from the southwest just ahead of this, too. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a marginal risk of severe weather for areas along the Ohio River. I think this is a good call. What they're seeing is the wind fields and the low levels, the first 10,000 feet of the atmosphere from the ground up here. They're very elevated at this point, so we've got some strong winds. The storms, like we saw in Washington County there, that were a little stronger, starting to tap into some of those a little bit. They're starting to become more surface-based and trying to mix those winds of 30 to 40 miles per hour down to the ground level here. This is not expected to be a big deal. In fact, the definition of a marginal risk of severe weather here is one that just brings us the potential for maybe a stronger storm or two and just the outside chance of a severe thunderstorm warning or two being issued. So I think these are going to stay pretty tame this morning. They do look nasty on radar, though, that's for sure. It's because of the heavy rain, all the moisture involved here. We've got a big blizzard out across portions of the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. This area of low pressure causing this is so strong that it's drawing up all that warm air, so much so that we've got 70s in December here. I mean, isn't that crazy? Especially at 8 o'clock in the morning like we have had. Cold air on the backside, though, going to be taking temperatures down for us as we go throughout the day. So we're going to start in the 70s and the 60s and eventually end up in the 40s by this evening around dinner time. Here's what it looks like on Futurecast. Still has us around 70 by 9 o'clock. Storms move through as we go throughout the midday hour and beyond. Again, not expecting any severe weather, but a few strong storms can't be ruled out. We'll keep an eye on it. Otherwise, 55 degrees by 1 o'clock. That's a big drop. 15-degree drop there in about a couple hours' time. As we go throughout 6 o'clock this evening by dinner time. Rain still falling, not as strong though, 48 degrees, and we'll certainly be watching for those temperatures to tank because we may see a report or two of sleet in some of our very northern southern Indiana counties because they may get down into the lower 40s or upper 30s as we go throughout the overnight. We'll see a break in the rain around midnight, but as you'll see here on Futurecast by 4 o'clock in the morning, just in time for the Monday morning rush, we may have some additional showers and thunderstorms to contend with. There's that marginal risk of severe weather. We also have flood alerts, a flash flood watch for Lawrence, Jackson, and Jennings counties until 7 o'clock on Monday. River flood warnings for the McGreen River, of course, other areas, small rivers as well. I checked the Ohio. The forecast for the upper gauge of the McAlpin Lock is forecast to go into action stage by early Wednesday. Of course, the big rivers take more time to get into those flood stages because all the smaller rivers have to flow into them first. And if there's rain upstream, that has to flow down here as well. So it does take more time. There's a lag time. That's probably a couple of days here. We'll keep an eye on that over the next several days. Here's a look at the 7-day breakdown. I want to take you through Monday. Monday is a chance for strong thunderstorms. And I think that's a better chance than today. Here's the reason why. On Futurecast by 4 o'clock in the morning, of course, we've got those showers moving in. More thunderstorm activity begins in the afternoon, so all this stuff you see here by 8:30, still just showers, but some downpours possible too. 2:30, there's the main line of thunderstorms moving through. This is remarkable. We don't see this often. Look at these temperatures. Look down here. Munfordville, Campbellsville, both at 71 and 72 degrees there, and then we are in the upper 30s across portions of southern Indiana. Isn't that crazy? Wow. We'll probably all be in the 40s to the 60s, somewhere in that frame by about 6 o'clock as more warm air moves in with the thunderstorms, but the storms are out of here by the overnight, and we begin to drop in temperature once again. That strong storm threat is marginal, and it's in the very tip of our southern counties, but I think this may need to get extended somewhere just near the Ohio River. We'll see. Rainfall, of course, we've got the flash flood watches in southern Indiana for parts of them. Looks like somewhere between 1 and 2, maybe some isolated 3-inch amounts between now and then. So that's why we've got the flash flood potential and the river flood potential as well. Tuesday, 50 degrees. Yeah, we're going to tank a little bit. And we'll have a small rain chance in the morning there, only 10% for some of our northern counties. Not a big deal. Wednesday, the rain chance is small, but it shifts to mostly our southeastern counties. You'll see there southeast Kentucky, East Tennessee, getting some more appreciable rain, while we just get like a sprinkle or two in Louisville, but maybe a little bit more shower activity in our southeastern counties. That's about it there. 40 on Thursday, Friday, 36, just in time to start 2016. Yep. Winter's coming back. That's right. 37 degrees on Saturday. And as we look at the 14-day first alert outlook, here we go. January 3rd and 4th, both in the 30s. And then we'll be seeing temperatures likely in the 40s as we go throughout the 5th through the 9th. Small rain chance there on the 8th. We'll watch that for any snowflakes that may try to mix in. All right, that's it for now. Keep up on the Wave 3 News weather app with the storms. We'll also be on Facebook, on Twitter. Wave3.com is a great place as well. And I'll be back on TV if no storm goes strong to severe here, probably around 6 o'clock this evening. And once again, after NFL football, we'll be back with another Hokey video blog update next weekend. We'll see you then.